I didn't have any clue about personal branding, marketing, like nothing. Yeah. You don't learn that in medical school. Yeah. I wasn't one of those people who tried it out for years. That was the field where I trusted people directly that actually knew how to do it. So my first post, I posted that, and within 24 hours, I think it got 500,000 views. And I had my first 10,000 followers in my first month. And I didn't have an offer back then. Yeah. So I wanted to inspire people with my story. And I think that also speaks out of authenticity and just speaking from my inner truth. And that was a really good start.
So I'm breaking this down for everyone who doesn't understand what the levels are to creating really a business and brand where you can get paid to be who you are. So your first level is, wait a minute, no one knows me. I need to become known. So your first start is, I need to get on social media and I need to tell my story. And so a lot of people, they have an idea and then they think, okay, I need to be an expert in the idea. I need to give value around this idea. But you took actually the approach of telling your story, which is, I always call these your I'm done moments. So your I'm done moment is, of course, the burnout, the getting sick to a point where you break down, where it's close to, a moment you don't even want to imagine. And that story, once you told it, it resonated with people. Now people are interested in you. So that's level 1, right? Become known. And you actually grew your account within a year to
nearly 60,000 followers.
60,000. Wow, amazing. So that was a level 1. Now the level 2 is you need an offer. You actually need to make money from all this because you left your job suddenly. So there needs to be some way to bring money in.
Exactly.
So tell us a little bit about how that went. It sounds like you just smoothly rode through the whole become known stage, but how did it start to actually get paid? Where did it start? What were kind of the first steps you took?
So the people reaching out to me on social media actually gave me some of the idea because they were like, hey, can you help me with this problem? Can you help me with that? And I was like, of course, because I'm the expert in that, not only being the doctor, but also going through that valley. And I think that's also what a lot of people can resonate with, because the valleys we go through or the deep moments in our life are actually shaping us to become who we are now and actually helping other people with that. And that's where the idea of my online course actually started. And I also reached out to people who know how to record online courses. No, you need your videographers, you need marketing. Now I know you need all those things, but I started working with people that actually knew how to do that because I didn't have any clue. And that was something I knew pretty well from the beginning, that I needed help. It was pretty scary and also new to me because the doctor mentality inside of me was like, I'm helping other people. I don't need help. I can do all of that by myself. So at least some of that, I knew that I had to reach out and start seeking for help and also not burning out again. And that's why I also wanted to create an online course. There was this huge audience of 60,000 people and sometimes reaching 1 million accounts a month, but not the right people actually attracting to my account or attracting to the offer.
So you wanted to hit your monthly income goal.
Exactly, at least.
Without burning out.
Exactly.
But you didn't know where to get the leads from. The first steps we took was you wanted to focus on getting the right clients, getting the right leads from your social media. Because you had a lot of reach, right? You reached a lot of people, but you wanted to go from quantity to quality.
Exactly. And just being a lot more specific on who I wanted to reach. So actually knowing my ideal client and knowing my target and then actually talking to them through a post we did. So,
okay, how long did it take you to actually create the post itself?
15 minutes.
Okay. What was the result?
The result was that over 100 women reached out and landed in my DMs. And I spoke
Okay, let's rewind. One post takes you 15 minutes, 100 leads.
Exactly.
Did you ever have this before?
No.
You have all those leads now.
Well, we needed a whole system behind this so they could actually reach out to me, and somehow they magically, not really magically, but it felt magical that they landed in my calendar and they set up an appointment with me, and I talked to, I think, around 25, 30 of them.
Okay. Tell us a timeline of all this. You posted the post. I mean, we met, I think...
In August
to rebrand, to do your entire strategy. You did the post August.
around August 20th, I think.
Okay. The leads came in.
Well, they started filling up my calendar that exact same day.
What do you mean filling up your calendar? Like you were manually putting them in, or?
No, we had a whole little funnel behind this. So actually that's what I meant with magical, because magically they appeared in my calendar, but I just had to know how from the post they would actually get a message from me and they would get a link to my calendar to actually have their own spot secured to talk to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. What was the actual monetary result? Like how much did you make in that week that you got the leads?
Around 15,000 euros.
15,000 euros.
Within like a week.
In a week. Wow.
And I didn't make half of it in a month in my previous job as a doctor. And that felt like, okay, my system just crashed.
And from your first step to your second was around a year. Took you around a year. Then your first step is actually to get paid. So this is where we develop who's actually your dream client. Who do you actually want to work with? Like you're looking forward to jump on calls with them and work with them. Exactly. You have a funnel that is literally a 3-step funnel. Yeah. You know exactly what content to post to get those leads, and you hit it out of the park.